Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about a double pack Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome that I got recently from a Facebook guy for a very good price. Nothing Underneath and Too Beautiful to Die. I have seen Nothing Underneath before, but didn't remember some of the film, and Too Beautiful to Die I had never seen. I picked it up for $11 with free shipping, so I figured it was a pretty good deal. Came with this nice little cardboard that all of you love so much. And they're what would be considered, I guess, Italian giallo films or gialli, which are murder mystery slash horror movies. I'm really not a huge fan of giallo normally, but they have grown on me, so I am appreciating them more as of late. As I said, it's two movies. I think each movie is roughly 90 minutes or so, and they both have models in them, which is, I guess, why they tied these films together. They're both about models being murdered. So the first movie I watched, because I had never seen it, was Too Beautiful to Die, and it was about this model that goes to a party. Something very bad and traumatic happens to her. I don't want to say what, because it's a very intense scene. And she leaves the party and goes missing. And her someone now arrives to look for her, and they're trying to figure out what happened to her, and all these other models and people are sort of tied in. And it's got a little bit of a grungy feeling to it in that regard, I guess. Not like sleazy or anything. There is, some nudity and tasteful shots, I guess, because of them being these models. Um, the only thing I really didn't like about Too Beautiful to Die is the models do a lot of like music video choreo- choreography, dance number things. So they're wearing these almost like Mad Max Carrying Cross. Bet you didn't expect that reference. Carrying Cross type of masks, and they're dancing and they're playing a lot of this really bad music. So that happens a little too often, but it's a pretty cool murder mystery with some interesting design and locales and attractive women, and things start to unfold as to what happened to this woman and who did what, etc. And then there's a little twist, and then another twist, and then the movie ends, and it was pretty cool. Um, this was the one recently, because my wife says this fairly frequently. She said to me, "Do you like this movie, or do you like these kinds of movies?" It was all right. I didn't love Too Beautiful to Die, but I thought it was a pretty good murder mystery set in Italy, um, with some interesting characters. So it was decent. However, Nothing Underneath, which has a much cooler cover, I like more. It is again a movie about models in Italy, and there's this main character who's a park ranger in Wyoming, and his twin sister is being attacked. And anytime something bad happens to one of them, you find this out pretty early on, the other one feels it. So he starts to know something is wrong. He goes to Italy to find her, and he can't find her, but these models start getting killed. More nudity in this one, I think. Um, Better looking women, and a little more gratuitous nudity, but not sleazy again, still tasteful. And excuse me, he's trying to figure out where his sister is, what the hell's going on, and he starts getting involved with this model himself. Donald Pleasance is in it, who's a police officer in Italy, and other models start disappearing or getting murdered and stuff, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. And it's a pretty cool little movie. It doesn't have that crappy, music video thing going on. It has some decent music. You'll probably know some of it. I know, what is it, One Night in Bangkok plays at one point, and there's another song or two that I think I recognize. So I definitely prefer Nothing Underneath. It's more of a fun film, and just better overall. The other one was definitely a decent companion piece, but if I'm keeping this, which I think I am, I'm keeping it because of Nothing Underneath. Well, the other one's just more of a okay movie. Let's see here. It says both discs are region free, newly scanned and restored in 4K from 35mm negatives. They're both in English, which I believe is the original language, with an optional Italian dub, reversible cover artwork, and English subtitles for the hearing impaired. And the same thing as the slipcover. This is the old, I guess, VHS artwork. And funny enough, I looked up some trivia, and Nothing Underneath had beaten out a bunch of other movies in Italy that year, like Mad Max 3 and The Goonies, which I thought was very funny that a movie like this beat that out, but I guess Italian sensibilities went out. Trying to see when it says, I believe Nothing Underneath is from 1985, and Too Beautiful to Die is from 88. It could be the other way around, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is which way, which one is 85 and which one is 88. But they're both from the 80s, and they both looked really good, and they are fun little under the radar Italian giallo movies. So I feel like that other YouTuber, he changed his name recently. It was like Ghost Keeper 1, but he changed his name recently, so I can't recall it. But I'll send this to him. Anyhow, pretty good, decent recommendation if you like Gialli films. Nothing amazing or out of the ordinary or extraordinary. My favorite giallo is probably, is it Night Killer? Night something by Claudio Fragasso and the other Italian guy. Claudio did Troll 2. It's pretty wacky. That's probably my favorite because it's so silly. But a good pickup at a good price. I will probably revisit these eventually and keep them. Let me know, guys, if you've seen Nothing Underneath or Too Beautiful to Die, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.